The truly iconic sleuths in mystery fiction are few and far between. And if you want to make your sleuth one of them, it's not going to happen by accident. It's going to happen by design. This video is highlighting some of the advice I gave you in chapter 3 of my new book, The Tangled Web, which is out now. And we're going to celebrate by breaking down one of the techniques for making your sleuth someone your readers are going to root for, they're going to ride or die with. We are going to be talking about how to develop your sleuth's unique, investigative talent, some signature move she brings to the table that the reader will love to watch her pull out. All right. What does such talent look like? Well, it looks a lot like this. Here's Sean Spencer from Psych pulling out his talent, which is his ability to zero in on little details in a crime scene and recall them with absolute precision. And it can absolutely look like Lieutenant Columbo asking tiny, seemingly insignificant questions until he manages to tear apart the villain's narratives.
Oh, say, have you ever been to Mr. Kennicott's house?
When I was a kid and Columbo used to pull this move, my best friend's dad used to say, "Sneaky Columbo." That's what you want, that connection from audience to sleuth, where your readers take absolute delight in the sleuth breaking out his signature maneuver. We readers love moments like this. Not only do they make the sleuth look like someone who truly deserves the title of world's greatest detective, they make us feel like we know the guy, like we're riding shotgun with a sleuth who's both a force to be reckoned with and our true friend. Okay. How are you going to create a unique investigative talent, one that is going to give your reader that same feeling of admiration and connection? Well, you're going to look in 3 places. First, we're going to look at knowledge. Your sleuth may well have an esoteric body of knowledge that he can use to puzzle out the case. On The Blacklist, Raymond Reddington has an extensive knowledge of underground criminal networks that lets him lead his FBI contacts down the right trail every time. On Murdoch Mysteries, our 19th century sleuth uses his knowledge of cutting-edge science, cutting edge for the time that is, to crack the case. And on Remington Steele, our titular sleuth has an encyclopedic knowledge of old movies whose plots he uses not only to illuminate the current case, but also to suggest potential tactics.
John Wayne, Republic, 1949!
After knowledge, we could talk about skills. A skill is just something your character knows how to do, such as forging a signature like Neil Caffrey on White Collar, who knows all sorts of little con man tricks. Or memorizing fine details like Sean Spencer on Psych. And on MacGyver, Mac had the legendary ability to cobble together whatever device he might need out of, I don't know, paper clips, chocolate sauce, and a Dixie cup. All of these moments made us admire the sleuth, made us think that he's slick, or practiced, or unstoppable. Lastly, your sleuth's talent may be an access talent, something that opens up a window on information that is unavailable to most people. Here's where Sneaky Columbo comes to shine. His unique talent is a deceptively bumbling manner that makes him seem stupid, disorganized, and easy to fool. This allows him to cozy up to his suspects and inevitably causes them to spill out more information than they intended. I cannot express enough how much the people who love Columbo love this aspect of Columbo, both the acquisition of information and the aw shucks dimwit routine that lets him get it. In this category, there's also Lucifer, who has the supernatural power to make suspects reveal their deepest desires, or Cal Lightman on Lie to Me, who has the power to read the subtlest of expressions from anyone's face. All right, do these categories bleed into each other? Yeah, a little bit they do, but that's okay. The point is not to have a clear taxonomy of mystery sleuths. The point is to give you 3 great tools, knowledge, skills, and access, for you to use to nudge your brain into delivering a kick-ass signature move for your book's frontman. In today's jaded world where it feels like every TV sleuth is claiming to be the world's greatest detective, it's great to have some concrete talent to point to let your readers know why your protagonist really deserves that title. A sleuth's talent can really become a centerpiece of a series, providing running jokes, thrilling scenes, and moments of delight for your reader. It can also get your creative juices flowing, giving you a launching pad to create a character who truly feels unique and special. But don't feel the need to jump on the first idea that springs to mind. Whenever I'm trying to create a really linchpin part of a book or series, I want to push myself for a few ideas and see what kind of surprises my brain might be able to cook up up for me. So let's see how this looks by creating a talent for a sleuth who is a member of the French resistance in Paris during World War II. While she's craftily outfoxing the Axis powers, she's also going to solve crimes that occur in her community and which might tie into the larger story of Europe at war. Okay, what kind of knowledge talent could we give this girl that is going to help her solve crimes? Well, what if she had an extensive knowledge of codes and cryptography? That fits right in with her needs as a member of the resistance, and it may help her decipher coded messages and generally make connections between the clues she's seeing. How about a special skill that might help her solve cases? Well, what if she's a terrific mechanic? She's able to construct weapons on the fly, kind of like MacGyver, but also sabotage German vehicles and use her mechanical knowledge to ferret out clues. And what kind of access talent could we give her? Well, we know she isn't making her living as a revolutionary. She's got to have a day job. What if her parents own a restaurant that's frequented by German officers? Our sleuth waits tables, and she's very good at acting innocent, sweet, demure, and unthreatening. In fact, she's become a favorite of one of the most dangerous commandants in the city. I can imagine building any of these talents out into something that would carry scenes, delight the reader, and serve as sort of a signature for the series, something that fans could look forward to in every book. All right, now's the moment. If you'd like to support this channel and everything I do here, go out and grab a copy of The Tangled Web. I have absolutely loved writing it for you, and I hope that it enables you to write the mystery of your dreams.